So recently I've been looking for players that have gone under the radar and that really pique my interest. And I found one, and I really wanted to make a video and talk about him, and his name is Franz Wagner. So shout out to these commenters, your support means the world to me. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this type of content, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. So if I had to simplify Franz Wagner's game, I would do it like this. Franz Wagner is basically a 6'10" combo wing who has the ability to score, create his own shot, and pass. Take a look here what he does in the pick and roll with Wendell Carter Jr. as he receives the handoff, takes the pick, and then gives him a beautiful bounce pass that's right on the money, right to him for the finish. Wagner's also a willing passer on the fast break as well. Watch here as he recovers this loose ball, pushes the pace, and then gets all the way to the basket, attracting the attention from Jimmy Butler and then giving the easy dump off to RJ Hampton. This ability to pass and read plays, combined with his willingness to pass, is super encouraging. And when you combine that with the fact that he's already on trajectory to have elite scoring gravity, it's even more encouraging. To start off talking about Franz Wagner's scoring, I want to talk about his ability to catch and shoot the basketball. Over 80% of his three-point makes were attempted off of assists, which means that he is always ready to catch and fire. And also, 58% of his three-point shots in general were catch and shoot. The reason I add that is because not all assists were off of catch and shoots. Maybe sometimes he caught the ball and took a few dribbles or one dribble and then shot it. But you get the point. He's always ready to catch and fire or take the ball off the pass and attack. Now, at this point in his career, Franz is a very poor pull-up shooter, shooting just 34% on pull-ups. But I really feel like his bread and butter is truly using his body to attack defenders off of closeouts. As I previously said, Franz shoots a high volume of catch and shoot threes and gets a lot of assisted three-pointers. So teams are going to notice that and attack closeouts on him very aggressively. Now, Franz isn't the fastest guy on the court, but he's also far from the slowest guy on the court. I love this play here where he uses his body to get the rest of the way past Keita Bates-Diop and attack the rim with ferocity. Wagner's 6'10" frame really helps him shoot over smaller defenders, and that combined with his ability to use his body on the offensive end makes him even harder to guard. I think the next step for Franz Wagner in his career that will enable him to become an elite offensive player is to become a very good pick and roll ball handler. The first play I showed you versus San Antonio with that beautiful bounce pass he put right on the money for Wendell Carter really shows what he has the potential to do in the pick and roll. When being the ball handler in the pick and roll, Franz Wagner only shot 39.5% from the field and his team only scored 0.85 points per possession. Franz Wagner ranks in the 52nd percentile in the league, so he's right around average in the pick and roll as the ball handler. But his passing ability shows that he can be so much better than that. As I said, Franz's 6'10" frame really could allow him to be dangerous out of that pick and roll when coming off of a screen and attacking the basket. I feel like number 1 overall pick Paolo Banchero will also help him as they can run inverted pick and rolls where one is the ball handler and one is the screener, and they can literally just switch it the next play because they're both so versatile like that. If Wagner can develop the ability to consistently turn the corner off of a screen with the ball and attack the basket, it will open up so many realms for him on the offensive end. While the assist numbers weren't high at 2.9, you've already seen the passing ability. The main thing above all that Franz needs right now is reps. While he's shown the ability to score and use his body going to the basket, he needs reps to improve on things that he needs to improve on, such as those mid-range pull-ups that he may get in the pick and roll, or those pull-up threes that he may start taking when he gets more touches, and overall reps as the ball handler in the pick and roll position. An example of what I'm talking about can be seen here in this clip where the defender plays drop coverage on the pick from Wendell Carter and Franz Wagner is left wide open for the pull-up three but just comes short. These shots will start to fall with reps, time, practice, and overall work put in on and off the court. And that goes back to my point that Franz needs reps on the court so he can be put in situations like this and work on things that he needs to work on, because while practice is helpful, there is no practice like the actual thing. Do you guys think Franz Wagner is in for a breakout season, or is he going to regress with the addition of Paolo Banchero and hopefully Jalen Suggs for the full season? Do you think that he'll get more or less touches? I know the obvious answer is less because the number 1 overall pick just came to town, but what do you guys think? Make sure to let me know in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe if you made it this far, because it's pretty obvious you liked it enough to do that. Make sure to check out my podcast, the Sparkplug Podcast, with my amazing co-hosts, Thunder Random and OKC Flow, both on Twitter. And that's all I got for you guys. Until next time, God bless y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.